Hello. Lower that. Hi, everybody. It's still too loud. Let's lower that a little bit more. There we go. Hello. Mike, Randall, too fast, too fat, too furious. Jeff, Hilner, TK, Ghost Wolf. Thank you so much for the sub. Thank you for the prime. Hello, everybody. Welcome in. What you finally did, I finally went to the farmer's market. I finally went to the farmer's market. I did it. I told you guys I promised I would, and I did. And I'll show you my pickings. Hi, Vex. Sorry, I've had I tried so hard to get her to go to sleep, and it just didn't work. It just didn't work. I tried because she normally sleeps. It looks like I have lip gloss on, but I don't have lip gloss on. She normally sleeps in my bed, and obviously when I'm streaming, she can't be sleeping in my bed, and she is ready for a nap right now. And so I tried to get her to go to sleep in her crib. And that was screaming like I've never heard screaming before. She was unhappy. So I took her out, and now she's on a walk right now. But that was not good. Not good times. Life is hard. Yeah, I agree. Life is hard. Life is hard. She got vegetables. I got mushrooms, and I got cremini mushrooms, and they were fantastic. And every time I bought them, they've been absolutely just amazing. Crib, you have a kid now? I do. I have a 5-month-old kid. Little ones can be tough. I know. I have 5 kids. Yeah. She just doesn't have any interest in sleeping in her crib right now. We're gonna work on it. Where she's 5 months old, so I feel like it now is a good time for me to try to get her to sleep in the crib rather than up against mom 24/7, because she has been doing that the past couple of nights. It's such a tease because I don't know, maybe last week she had a couple of days where she slept for 4, 5, 6 hours straight, and it was so wonderful. And the past couple of nights she has been waking up 3 hours, and then 2 hours, and then 1 hour, 1 hour, 1 hour. And I'm like, I am losing my mind. I'm so exhausted waking up in the morning. She is making it so difficult. I think it's because she's teething. Her teeth are going to come through very soon. I think that her mouth just hurts her because the only thing that really comforts her is a boob. And she's not even really eating. She's just like munching. So it's tough. We're at a tough spot right now, but we're gonna try to make it through. I have much general advice if you want, read baby-led weaning. Yeah, perhaps I'll have to look for some advice. Thunderstrike, thanks for the follow. Thunderstruck. Yeah, so TK, thank you so much for the tier 1. They are saying that kids require a lot more attention than previous generations, and males have a 50% lower sperm count. Are they saying that? They're saying that kids require a lot more attention than previous generations. I don't know if it's kids requiring more attention or if it's just parents now are more helicopter-y. You know? Like, our parents didn't have the internet, our phones, where it could, Google, what if I don't spend an entire wake window entertaining my kid, like things like that. And so we're in this kind of spiral of I need to constantly be attending to my child rather than the generations before us who were like, GG's, entertain yourself. I have things to do. I can whisper you a document I made for some friends of mine. Read it and ignore, pay attention as you will. I don't think the only place you'd be able to send it to me is on Instagram. So I don't know if you have Instagram or not. Oh, that's going to be interesting. Teething and you? What do you mean by that? My parents still burnt me. Ah, TJ, how wholesome of your parents. TJ, I'm not gonna lie, I actually thought of you, and I mean this in like the most genuine way. Yesterday I had a tuna fish sandwich for lunch, and then I had clam sauce for dinner. And my thought was like, wow, I would be so sad if I was allergic to fish. Like if I became allergic to fish, because fish is basically my main food group. I love seafood. I really do. Obviously, you don't know what you're missing because you can't have it, but it's just so delicious. I'll never understand people who don't like seafood. Obviously you don't have that. That's not your problem. It's not that you don't like it. It's that it will kill you. So I understand that you don't know what you're missing, but I just love seafood so much, and it would make me so sad if I just randomly became allergic to seafood, because it's probably my favorite food group. Since you're breastfeeding, consider co-sleeping. I have been co-sleeping with her since week 1. She sleeps in the bed with me, right next to me. Well, she normally starts out on the other side of the bed, and then I wake up and she's right up against me. But we have been co-sleeping since week 1. We tried the bassinet. Not a shot. Not a chance. It was awful. It was awful for me. It was awful for her. It was awful for my husband. And I said, forget this. We're going to try just putting her in the bed with me. And we've been sleeping like that ever since. Hi, Agwalk. It's been a minute. How are you? P. Costello, what's up? She did it, guys. She did it. What did she do? I finally went to the farmer's market, and I got a big bag of mushrooms because I'm going to make some Korean beef with mushrooms and broccoli and onions. We just put a double mattress on the floor. Yeah, at this point I'm considering that. We'll see. We'll see if we can get her to sleep in the crib. If we can't get her to sleep in the crib, if it's just a total nightmare, then we'll have to just, yeah, I don't know. I haven't been able to catch you live ever. Is this the new normal for you or what? Yeah, typically it's going to be, and also my, Royce started in the IT department. This was his first week, which you guys, okay, this is some PCPatty lore that if you haven't been here for a long time, you don't know this PCPatty lore, but I'll share it with you. I'm all over the place right now. He's in the IT department now, and the IT department is next to the accounting department. And my ex-boyfriend works in the accounting department. And this is the ex-boyfriend that I basically left for Royce. And so they met each other this week. And he said it was definitely awkward, and he said he thinks, like, he knew the guy. He knew who he was meeting. And he said he thinks based on how awkward it was, he knew who he was meeting as well. And I was like, I don't know, it was 5 years ago. Like, do you think he still remembers your name? Would he remember the name of the guy that stole his woman? Essentially, I don't know. And so they're going to see each other a lot. So I'm sure it'll get less awkward as time goes on. What if they became bros? Royce is going to invite him over for the barbecue? No. No, I don't think so. There's not many Royces in the world. That's what he said. Also, hi, Dayman. TK, thank you so much for the 200 bits. Dayman, like 2 times in 1 month? What are you doing here? Crazy? Hi, Dayman. Hashtag merge the departments. Well, TJ, he was literally the only person in the accounting department that day. So they bring him over, like, oh, let's go meet the accounting people. And they walk in, and it's just him. And the guy's like, oh, this is Royce. And this is so-and-so. And Royce is like, hi, man, nice to meet you. And I'm like, he knows who he is. I don't know if he knows who he is. I could feel the awkwardness through the text messages. When he texted me, he's like, I just met so-and-so. And I'm like, oh, how did it go? Yeah, so that's fun. That's fun. But other than that, Royce has had a great week in the IT department. So he's looking forward to learning lots of things and doing that. Bonus, the ex has a nice girlfriend and you guys can go on couples dates. I don't know, because recently I saw on Facebook, because I'm still friends with his sister on Facebook. It was a family photo of them, like, at a I don't know, they were on like a little like pumpkin train ride because the sister has a young child. And it was the girlfriend, or no, sorry, it was the wife and the husband, his sister and her husband, the baby, the parents, and then they have a younger sister, and she's gay, and she has a girlfriend, and she was in the picture. And then it was just him by himself. And I'm like, oh, so maybe single. I don't know. Going to be a new time that you stream. Oh, yes. Sorry. I did not get to finish that thought. So I will try. So Royce is going to have off on Mondays consistently. I know Mondays is not the greatest day for everybody, but Mondays will probably be like a set day. I know Mondays is not ideal, but he'll be off, which is the easiest for me to stream. Unless I know Mondays is not great. Also, hi, welcome back. Mondays is not ideal. My other streamers take Monday. Oh, look at that. See, it works for TK. TK's just got to keep the stream afloat. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. TK, just make 50 accounts and I'll just talk to you, and it'll like in my head it'll feel like I'm talking to 50 people, but it's really just TK. Why do demons and ghouls hang out together? Because demons are a ghoul's best friend. Haha, diamonds are a girl's best friend. Lovely. Thank you, C-Play. A good one. Yeah, so, or I can just try to stream at 6:30 every night when Royce gets home from work. Not every night, but Fridays and Saturdays. I do not know if you knew, but we are all TK. You always talked only to him. That I didn't know. Thank you for the information. So I could just do that. I don't know. We gotta figure it out. I feel like that's a conversation. Klaustine, hello? Hi, Klaustine. Klaustine's here again. This is crazy. Dayman's here. Klaustine's here. This is a party. Looking fine AF. Oh, thanks so much. Can we talk about how you greet Royce when he returns home from a hard day's work? I say hello and I give him a kiss and then I ask him how his day was. And then, well, typically, and that's typically what happens unless I'm in a particularly foul mood because the baby's not going to sleep or whatever it is. And then I'm like, hi, love you, kiss. And then I go on the couch and I get angry. Keep those hands there, dude. I will never get used to you actually having boobs. Yeah, sorry. Don't worry. They're going to go away soon because she's going to be nursing less and less because we're going to start solids. And then slowly the boobs are going to go back to pre-baby size. So they're going to be gone soon. I'm going to enjoy them while they're here, but they won't last for long. The problem is, of course, the humans. Wait, what's the humans? What's the problem? My name is supposed to be TK off duty. TJ is also a TK? Alternative? That's crazy. Good. Did you hear that, guy? She'll become one of the boys again. Yeah, sorry. Sorry. But also, Dayman, I'll probably get pregnant again relatively soon. So then I'll have pregnancy boobs again. So maybe the boobs are here to stick for a little while. My sister stopped nursing when the kids started asking for it. I have to be honest, I really like nursing. It's very, like, it's like the one thing that I can do with her that no one else can do. And she's really cute when she nurses. And it's really convenient for getting her to go to sleep. And, like, comforting her. And I feel like nursing is kind of a superpower. And so I'm not, like, itching to be done with it, honestly. So I will probably keep nursing her for a while. Are you guys already going for round 2? Not yet. Not yet. My deal with myself is once I hit pre-baby weight, I'm allowed to get pregnant again. Which I'm 10 pounds off right now. My scale says I'm 135. I need to get down to 125 and then I can get pregnant again. So we're working on it. Don't want to end up like this. Yeah. Exactly, because I think that if I get pregnant while I'm um like while I'm 135, I don't know if I'll ever get back down to 125. You know what I'm saying? So I want to get back down to the pre-baby weight so that I don't stack on weight. Nursing while pregnant is very painful. That's when I had to stop with my first. Why is it very painful? Really? You're actually going to be one of those women with 18 kids, just have boobs, PCPatty? Just to have boobs? No, that's not. Here's Tagamo! I went to the farmer's market. Now, you're going to be disappointed because my haul was not great. So here's what happened. It's going to be over soon. Like, the farmer's market is going to be done soon. And so there were not a lot of stalls like there normally are, much more. And I went specifically for mushrooms and broccoli, and I was looking for peaches and basically any fruit or like squash or what. And the only thing that I could find was mushrooms. So I got 2 things of cremini mushrooms again. I love those cremini mushrooms. They are so freaking good. And then Catherine started screaming. And we walked away, and that was it. So I got my mushrooms, and I did not find lots of things, but I did get my mushrooms. Why would I be disappointed? It was a gift. You spend it how you need to. Thank you. Speaking of spending it how I need to, I did end up using, because I only got mushrooms. The mushrooms were $20, which is still a lot of money for mushrooms, but I got the mushrooms, and I spent, basically she has no 6 to 9 month clothing, none. I went through her clothing and I packed away all of the summer stuff and all of the like stuff that's too small for her, and I realized that she had 0 6 to 9 months. So I had to order some sleepers. I had to order some like just clothing for church and for going out. We went shopping. We got a couple outfits. So I did have to spend that money on baby clothing because I realized she had none, and she's about to be in 6 to 9 month clothing because she's officially 5 months today. She's 5 months old today, and she's so sticky cute. Oh, extra sensitive. I didn't think about that. Yeah, I remember my nipples being very sensitive in the first trimester. How many of these 10 pounds are looking at us right now? Well, there's some in my arms, and there's definitely some here. There's probably a little bit here, so I would say probably like 5 pounds are looking at you right now. The other 5 pounds are down below. How many of those 10 pounds are looking at us? Nice. Can you speak up? That scream blew out my eardrums. Oh, I'm sorry. Sorry, I got excited. I got excited that Tagamo was here and I could tell him about my mushrooms. Sorry about that. I'm going to the Playboy Cardi concert. Wish me luck. Good luck. That's all smart. It's all to help keep you and the family healthy and happy. Yeah, we had to get clothing. I got a ton, like from my baby shower, I got a ton of 0 to 3 and a ton of 3 to 6. But after that, it was not a lot. So now we're at the point where I have to buy her clothing, sadly. But I did get a lot of stuff for when she was, small. So very grateful for that. Big, small, blinking boobs. What? Blinking boobs? My boobs are not blinking. Stop looking at my boobs, you guys. Stop it. Just ignore them. Stop looking at them. All right? Yeah, they're there. I know. They're going to be gone soon. Or maybe not. We'll see. Yeah, eyes up. My eyes are here, you guys. My eyes are here. So no tank drops or Royce. Well, if we get 50 subs, you can get a Royce cameo. Royce cameos are always on the table. They just require 50 subs. I'm only looking at your fluffy hair. Dinks. Dinks. You keep showing them? What are you I wore... The last 2 streams, I wore my Trump Vance shirt, and I wore my Captain America shirt, and I wore... What are you talking about? I do not keep showing them. I have very limited options. I have very limited options in clothing at this point. And part of the reason for that is no offense to you guys, I don't want to waste nipple pads on you guys, right? So if I just wear, like, a tank top I'm going to leak eventually. My boobs are going to hear her and they're going to leak. And then I'm going to be sitting here with little booby spots. And I don't want to do that. That's gross. But I also don't want to waste my nipple covers on you guys because I have to use them for like church and going out in general. So like, no offense, but I don't want to waste them. So I have to wear things that have built-in pads. And these have built-in pads that will soak up my boob milk. Hence, I can't destroy my perfect score, and we all know that I would never go anonymous. We do all know that, Dayman. You've never gifted anonymously. We do know that. Remember when I gave you a box and you thought you wouldn't need that many? Yes. Yes, I do. And now I look at them and I'm like, ooh, I gotta use these sparingly. I'm like, okay, wait. So if I wear this bra, I don't have to wear these underneath. Yes, I remember that. That was silly thinking. I didn't realize at the time that my boobs were going to hear my baby. And sometimes it's not even a baby. Sometimes I leak when the cat cries or like the dog whimpers. And I'm like, what are you doing? What are you doing, body? What are you doing? I'm like, why are you milking right now? That's not a baby. Calm down. Or sometimes nothing even happens. Like she's asleep. She's asleep and my boobs just start milking because I think that this, I don't know if this is like a real thing or not, but sometimes I will be thinking about how cute she is. Like I will look at her while she's asleep and I'm like, you're just so cute. And then all of a sudden my boobs start to milk. And I'm like, why? Why are you milking? Because I thought about how cute my baby is. And so you're like, let me produce some milk? Why? What are you doing? Ain't we worth a nipple patch? No, Dayman, because I don't want to have to get more. That's the thing. I want this box of nipple patches that I have to last so I don't have to get more of them. So no, I will not be using any nipple patches. If I had a short supply, I would look at photos of her to get it back up. Yes, yeah. Baby Wom number 2 is asking for baby to be shown. Oh, baby? Baby? Schwap? Schwap. I've actually started saying when I swap her to the other side, I've been saying swap because I'm hoping that she'll do the same thing. Schwap? Schwap? Royce is playing with her right now. Otherwise, you have for round 2. Well, that's the thing. If I don't use them all, I can use them again when, I have another one. 100 subs for my baby's happiness. Please? 100 subs? Can we get 100 bomb? Schwap. I think I have TwitchCon burnout. Oh, Jeff is at TwitchCon right now. Is anyone else in here at TwitchCon currently? I have no interest ever in going to TwitchCon. So. Also, I just want to say that it's LOL that Hassan was like, I'm not going to TwitchCon for the safety of my community. And I'm like, it's not. No one is coming to cause any ruckus for you, Hassan. But if like Asmongold was going to TwitchCon, then there would be concern for people's safety. You're delusional if you think that. Sorry, that's just like a whole conversation that we don't need to have. But I saw that and I was like, okay, all right, Hassan. Yeah, you being there is going to endanger people. Sure, pal. JP is currently getting stepped on. Getting stepped on by what? Huh? What is he? Who's stepping on JP? It's in San Diego. National Guard is really close. He. What a crazy time we live in. Nobody cares about streamers for them to fear for their safety. That is absolutely not true. That is 1,000% not true. 1,000,000,100 billion irrational. Wait, what was the number that Joe Biden said? I don't remember what it was, but that is not true at all. You did it? I did something once too. Yes, I went to the farmer's market and I got a whole bunch of cremini mushrooms. And I'm very excited because I know I make this a lot, but I really like it. I'm going to make some Korean beef and I'm going to do it this time with mushrooms, onions, and broccoli. And then over some rice because for some reason Royce wanted rice. He asked specifically for rice the other day. I'm not really a rice person, but I fear for my safety every time I'm here. Am I so threatening, TJ? Are you really that afraid of me? Patty, it's always been crazy. Look at things that happened in the Depression all the way up to now. I mean, I guess so. But I think that because we have everything at our fingertips, when we can see everything on the internet, if it feels crazier because our fight or flight is constantly on. Korean beef is the one with brown sugar. Yes, yeah. I try not to use a lot. I try to use less brown sugar than the recipe actually calls for and substitute honey instead. If you guys knew how many girl streamers got stalked by viewers to the point of sending Apple tracker, dude, a Korean streamer was just murdered. She was just murdered by someone who gave her $70,000. He gave her a whole bunch of donos, and then I guess she like turned him down, whatever it was, and now she's gone. Now she's been murdered by him. So absolutely incorrect to say that streamers do not have to fear for their lives. They absolutely do have to fear for their lives if there are communities that hate them enough. And Asmund Gold is, when Charlie Kirk was murdered, there were a whole bunch of do Asmund next. So, For baby clothes or beers for Royce when he gets home from a hard day's work. TK, thank you so much. The donation right now is actually for a new baby monitor because we have this one in here. But like I said, we're going to try to get her to sleep in her crib. And I need to be able to see her. And so we need a second monitor because when she's in here, when she sleeps with me at nighttime, Royce will watch us to make sure that like she doesn't roll close to the edge or something like that. And she also has been napping in my bed, but we need a second one to put above the crib. So those are expensive. Yeah, the one that we have is $200. And if I want to use the same one so I can link them. So like you can have one monitor and you can see both cameras. So I want the same type and it's $200. So donos today are going toward a new baby monitor, not the farmer's market. There was a singer that got like 22, got killed, and he got hair surgery and all kinds of crazy stuff to impress her. Did it at an autograph signing thing in public many years ago. I don't know I don't know if this is who that is. Christina Grimmie. I remember she was an up and coming singer. And is that it? Is that who it was? I just remember her passing, like I remember she was murdered, but I don't remember what the context was. R&B too? What the heck? R&B? Hello! R&B, thank you so much for the tier 1. R&B, Klaus Time Day, man. It's a friggin' party. What's going on, you guys? So many people that I feel like we don't see very often. She was an American Idol. Yeah, she opened for, was it Selena Gomez? I remember she was an opening act for like a very popular pop artist. Agua, thank you so much for the tier 1. Thank you guys. Hi. Hello. Thanks so much. Incoming hype train. Poggers. Thank you. Poggy Woggies. I wonder how Royce is surviving right now with with our child's who is woke up at 3:45. So she's been awake for now. Klaus Tide, thank you so much for the tier 1 to start the hype train. Thank you. Thank you. Appreciate it. Thank you. Klaus Tide, welcome back. She had a YouTube for years and got shot by a fan to meet and greet after a concert. Yes, she did. I actually knew her from, like, I knew who she was. I remember when she was on YouTube. Because she did a cover of, was it Rolling in the Deep? I don't know. There was just a cover that she did that was really, really good. So I knew who she was, but I didn't, like, follow her career. What happened to your baby monitor? Nothing happened to it. It's just that we are going to try to get her to sleep in her crib now. And the crib is in the other room. So if we have the second baby monitor, I can work on my computer, which is something that I haven't been able to do for months. Because she sleeps in my room on my bed and we watch her with that monitor. So if I can get a second monitor and try to get her to sleep in her crib, I will be able to actually work on my computer and work on the content that I want to make, which I haven't been able to do because she sleeps in my room with my computer. So that is why we're trying to get a second monitor. Same day as there was a shooting on a gay bar in the same state or something. Gosh, I don't even remember. How sad is it? There's so many shootings now that it's like, it's good to start teaching her to leave the house early. The baby? What do you mean? She's not allowed to leave the house ever. I actually was saying earlier, she's not ever allowed to date. I'm gonna glue her to me, actually. I'm gonna glue her to me. How much is it? It's because I want to get the same one that I already have so I can link them so I can see both cameras on one monitor. It's $200. I actually was thinking about just putting it on my my throne. But there's a shooting every day? Yes. Yeah, there is. You should start trying to teach a skill to get a job soon. Well, I am teaching her skills. She's learning how to grab her feet right now. She's learning, she blows really good bubbles. She's a really good bubble blower. And she's learning to sit up. She's really anxious to sit up and start moving. She's learning a lot right now. She's 5 months. She's the cutest little bean you've ever seen. Sucking skin bottles isn't a skill, or is it? She's really great at suckling on the bub. You know? She that's her one talent. Also, like 9 years ago. What was 9 years ago? Oh, the shooting. It was that long ago that wow, that's crazy. Oh my goodness. Well, I actually got a memory to my phone 2 days ago, yesterday, that was 5 years ago, me holding something that Royce had sent me. And I'm like, oh my gosh, we started dating 5 years ago. How quick can we get to 100? I'll match 100 if we work together. Who's in here? R&B, stop it. I don't know if we can do that. How quick can we get to 100? R&B, don't be crazy. Good evening. Hello. I found a sticker of a pistol on the door works better than a no soliciting sign. Yeah, honestly, I hate when I go somewhere and it says no weapons allowed. I just feel like that's like a big red sign that says no one here is going to be armed, come in and shoot me. I really don't like it. I would rather it say like, we are armed, don't try it. Rather than no weapons allowed on this premises. I'm like, oh, good. Fun. That feels like an invite. Or like I don't know. The rate of shootings today is about the same as it was in 1992. Well, here's the thing. It depends on what type of... If you're just saying gun violence, but if you're saying mass shootings... Gun violence and mass shootings are two very different things. Sketchy roofers always knocking on my door. Everyone knows roofers do drugs. Huh? What? I don't... Huh? Who? Patty BF has been fun. Battlefield 6 has been fun. I have not played Battlefield 6. I always like the ones that looks like Beware of Dog, but it says Beware of Owner with a pistol on it. I've never seen that before. Roofers and sheetrockers, painters too, probably. Roofers do what? I don't like ever see... It's very rare that I see anyone up on a roof. So I don't know about these comms. I'm not really sure. I don't think I have an opinion here. They won't say that the next time they need one of those services done. Yeah. All construction has a lot of people on drugs at their job. You think so? Sophia Adam. Hey there. How's you? Why are you yelling in caps? Hello. I see people snorting lines of roofs all the time. What do you mean? I don't. I don't see a lot of people doing roofs in general. I'm goody. Oh, that's good. I'm glad. I'm glad. Bro? So close. Really? I guess I'll have to find the penny. Dang it. Dude, thank you so much. What the heck? Burns Boys, thank you. I don't want to scream. I don't want to scream because I don't want to upset people from the last scream that I did, and I also don't know what's going on in the other room. I don't know if he's putting her to sleep or if she's awake, so I don't want to scream. Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. That is incredible. And you and TK just hit our goal, and now I can get a new monitor, and hopefully you guys pray for me. Pray for me that it goes well, and she will sleep in her crib, and that I will be able to use my computer again, and just pray for me. Say some prayers. TK, Burns Boys, say some prayers. Amen. Thank you so much. R&B, we did it. Somehow we did it. Let's go. Let's go. We did it. Thank you. You guys are incredible. Thank you so much for your support. Thank you for allowing me to take care of my child. You guys are awesome. You guys are incredible. Truly, thank you so much. Wow. I'm very humbled. I really am by the fact that any of you guys still support me after 6 years of my shenanigans and so many ups and downs and so many changes, and thank you. You guys say book club. Gosh, book club. Are we ever going to finish The Lord of the Rings? Did you see on Twitter, there is I don't have any more water in this, and I'm very parched. No, where's my other water bottle? Hold on. No! I normally have 2 water bottles in here. Oh no. 30 more minutes? Can you give mommy 30 more minutes? Daddy, you might just have to stand up and walk around with her. Oh. No, do you need to hold her and walk around, or no? Well, normally if I do that, I can keep her awake a little longer if I just want. Oh no. The poor baby. My poor baby is struggling right now. She's exhausted. Did the cat just come in here? What is this? Why did she do this? What is over there? I know you guys are going to say mouse. There's no mouse. There's not a mouse behind the bed. There's not a mouse in the wall. I don't know why she goes to that spot and just stares at the wall. She's losing her mind. She's actually losing her mind. She lost it. Hi, Martha. All right, you guys. We have like maybe 30 minutes left in my baby because she has been awake since 3:45. She's going on 4 hours right now. And you should have seen the little face that she just gave me as I walked back into my room. She looked devastated. Like, Mom, please don't leave. Please come back. Please hold me. So I'm going to try to stick it out for like another 30 minutes. So yeah, no, she looked at me like with the face of betrayal, and I felt awful. So let's see. Let's cover everything. Let's get everything covered. Let's talk about everything we got to talk about, okay? Here we go. Rattle them off. 1. Nice brunch for the 3 of you in celebration of the goal smashed. RP! Did you? Okay, first of all, did you see the little bug that just flew past my face? Second of all, R&B, thank you so much. Burns Boys, thank you. TK, thank you. Actually, you know what's funny? R&B, I was actually just saying to Royce how desperately I want to go out to eat. We have not gone out to a restaurant and sat down since we had her. Well, actually, we did for like an hour for my birthday when she was a newborn and my mom watched her. But I desperately want to like sit down and have a steak so bad. So that is 100% what we were doing. T80, thank you so much for the tier 1. Thank you. What's up, T80? Of course, we'll finish Lord of the Rings, but one does simply not speed read such epicness. Oh. This has got to be as opposite of speed reading as you can get. This has got to be the slowest possible reading of any book in the history of ever. How long have we been reading The Lord of the Rings? Like 4 years? How long have you been here, Dayman? Oh, this is driving me nuts. Why does it look like I have like lip gloss on? Maybe I should just put lip gloss on and that'll fix the problem. Chapstick. I don't know. It's just really shiny. I just feel like it looks like I have really bright lipstick on. It's fine. Killing time, and then I'm going to go grocery shopping in a couple hours. Wow, killing time. My stream is killing time and not the best possible usage of time. Toxic. Just kidding. Okay, let's cover some things. This week, what did I do this week, and what do we have to do this week? Okay, think. Everybody think. Put your thinking caps on. Put your thinking caps on. Are there any hot button topic issues that I want to talk about? Let me think. I gotta think. I can't. I'm stressed. I'm stressed. I can't think this fast. Okay, Patty, think. What is today? Today is Friday. Today is Friday the 17th. What do we have occurring? What did we do? Let's see. Thinking. I don't know. I don't know. Let's take a break. Let's take a break from thinking this hard because I can't think. Think. Oh, I was gonna say, did you see on Twitter? I saw on Twitter today. There is a post that was like, The Lord of the Rings is problematic because it, something about, oh, wait, it's right here. Okay. Lord of the Rings demonizes people of color. And then the response to that was, maybe it's me, but I feel like if you're reaching to proclaim orcs remind you of people of color, maybe you're the racist, not Tolkien. Yes. That's absurd. That is absolutely absurd. Crazy take. Things that have, the young Republican text message leaks. Let's see, what other things have occurred? IVF being employer insurance covered, whatever. What other things? What other world events? The Vatican. This one, really. This one's really crazy to me, the Vatican. What other things? I think those are like the top 3 that are coming to my mind. Yeah, the Vatican is apparently adding a prayer rug room for Muslim scholars to pray when visiting. In the Vatican. That's a move. That's a move. That's a move, if I've ever seen a move. Government shut down stock market all-time high. I just saved 50% of my car insurance by switching to Geico. Oh my gosh, I love that little lizard. The government is still shut down. And I would like to point out that people keep saying that the Republicans... There are only 53 Republicans They need more votes. They need Democrats to vote with them to reopen the government. So to the people who are like, the Republicans can just, oh, no, they can't. They can't actually. What is the Vatican? The Vatican, okay, so it's called Vatican City. The Vatican is the head of the Catholic Church. It's where the Pope lives. It's literally like, it's a city that is like, it's its own place. It's its own country, right? It's this tiny little city in Italy, and it's its completely own entity, and it is the head of the Catholic Church. And I think that it's complete blasphemy to allow a Muslim prayer room in the Vatican. So that's something. Stock market all-time high. I also think that to all the naysayers who were like, the tariffs are gonna, make everything more expensive and blah 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 and blah blah blah. I think that where are the numbers here? What were the numbers here? The U.S. budget deficit shrank by $41 billion as an increase in revenue from President Donald Trump's tariffs. Rock on, baby! That's what we love to see. Yes, it's literally its own country within Rome. Yes, it's its own thing. I am Catholic. I am Roman Catholic. Yes, so I am quite bothered by this move. Mercy, hi Mercy. How are you? Let's see what other things. Save 15% of my car insurance. I also have Geico. I thought that Geico was charging me a lot, and then I went to switch to other insurances, and Geico's actually charging me the least. So. What move are you upset about? The Vatican adding a prayer room for Muslim scholars. I think that that's absurd. Pope gets driven in a white G-Wagon around the courtyard. I honestly have no idea. A white G-Wagon, is that true? Interesting. That, I don't think I knew that. Let's see. What other world events? Hassan Collargate. If anyone is, on Twitch and knows anything about Twitch drama, Collargate. That's Hassan shocking his dog. What other things? Oh, it was Charlie Kirk's birthday on Tuesday, and I posted that if you have a problem with Charlie Kirk, then you have a problem with me, because I'm very pro Charlie Kirk and Turning Point USA and everything that Charlie Kirk has to say, except for the fact that he was a Protestant. I got one very colorful response. And I gave up. I did send one response because I was like, okay, let me see if I can maybe engage a little bit. And then the person told me, if you don't believe me, just look at Reddit. And I'm like, all right. And here's where I check out. Because if you think that Reddit is a good source for anything, then I'm out. There's no point. I'm out. I was like, okay, and that's where I'm done. Thank you, though. So it was pretty colorful. It was pretty colorful. We should put a shock collar on you? What? No. Did you hear the money Donald Trump was going to use to pay the military was shut down by the Congress and the military not getting paid, but we can give $2 billion to Venezuela to fund their country? I did not know that. I did not hear that. No. That doesn't surprise me. The real ones use Wikipedia. That's right. What'd they say? Well, it's just, I don't want to put them on blast because that's, we were having a good faith discussion, whatever. Except they did say quite a few times that they think America is a dictatorship and they're really afraid for the rest of the world to look like America, and said that I am a hypocrite because I have no empathy for people and I claim to be a Christian. And just like, you know, a lot of things that are off the wall crazy, but, you know, he has his right to his opinion. I don't know which European country he is from, but he's from some European country, and clearly believes that, you know, we are living in an evil dictatorship. That's like saying if you don't think Republicans are crazy, just watch Fox News. If you don't think Republicans are crazy, just watch Fox News. Equating that to, if you don't trust me, just read Reddit. Yeah, let me remind myself exactly what the context was of him telling me to look at Reddit to get my information from Reddit. If you're curious about the bad things that ICE is doing, you can search ICE on Reddit and see what people are posting. It's absolutely disgusting. Also saying that he's cozying up to all the dictators, Russia, North Korea. He likes Europeans' model of healthcare. He thinks that I should pay even more taxes to pay for other people's healthcare, despite the fact that I pay $900 a month. And then if I go to use the emergency room, I have to pay $300 base. But he thinks that it's totally A-okay if an illegal immigrant goes to the emergency room and gets everything for free. Because why not, right? Like, I am an evil, I lack empathy is the word here. I lack empathy. Which I never said that they should not get treated. They should get treated because that's a humane thing to do, but then they should be immediately deported. They should be treated, and then they should go back to their country because they're here illegally. So, yes, they do. Yes, they do. And I will tell you, right? I already typed it up. I typed it up real nice for him because I was trying to. So this is what happened, right? Okay. The one big beautiful bill, which happened in July. Prior to that, federal law via the Affordable Care Act, aka Obamacare, allowed a broader spectrum of qualified aliens, such as certain parolees, asylum seekers, lawful residents after waiting periods, etc., to access Medicaid, Medicare, and ACA premium tax credits under certain conditions. The Subtitle B that was added in the One Big Beautiful Bill redefined that eligibility and really narrowed it down. So got rid of a lot of things like parents of anchor babies, which I know is not the PC word anymore, but anchor babies is what people know it as, right? So it cut back matching funds for emergency Medicaid for illegals, and it terminates benefits for those who don't meet the more narrowed criteria. They want to repeal that. They want to go back to the way it was before the One Big Beautiful Bill. So undoing the cuts, reopening the tax credit to the broader defined qualified aliens. And yeah. What are anchor babies? Anchor babies. So when an illegal immigrant has a baby in the United States, that baby, because they're born here, they get, what is it called? Birthright citizenship. So then they can stay because the baby is a legal American. So they're grandfathered in. No, but they get, so if they go to the emergency room, it happens for free. For free. Where I pay $900 a month for my health care. And then if I go to the emergency room, I pay $300 base pay, right? That does not include whatever situation happens. I pay $300 no matter what, at least. But I'm not saying that. They should be treated because I think that that's humane. I don't think it's humane to turn someone away who comes in for an emergency, despite what their circumstances are. However, I think they should be detained and deported. They get treated, they get detained, they get deported. And then we just stop illegal immigration. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. Patty's stream be like, do you think Trump wants guns to be allowed in church? It's just, I like to talk about the things that happen in the week, you know, like, and because I only see you guys once or twice a week, so I like to get all the things out, right? As a Native American, you're an illegal immigrant. I'm not an illegal immigrant. This is such a stupid argument. Sorry, not to call you stupid, but like, oh, your ancestors came here, whatever, you don't owe, whatever. It's just a silly argument. We don't live in the 1800s anymore, okay? We are a modern world, a modern society. Stop it. Come here legally. I'm not an illegal immigrant. I'm a fourth generation American. Now I'm thankful my maximum out-of-pocket cap is $1,000. My out-of-pocket cap is, I think, $8,000 for the year. Fun, isn't it? Fun. Healthcare, fun. So fun. Thank you guys for the donos. Goes to my healthcare. Just a French who lost him here. Hope you are well. Thank you. You too. All right. I know this was like a super, super, super short stream, but I can hear my baby yelling. I hear her crying. I know she's exhausted. I have to get the bed ready. I have to nurse her. I can hear her yelling. So this has been a very short stream. I know. I'm sorry. Royce is off tomorrow, so I should be able to stream for a little bit longer tomorrow. No, Royce is off. He has this Saturday off, so I will be able to stream tomorrow. So I will see you guys again tomorrow. The time, it'll totally depend on when she goes to sleep, but it'll be like 5, 6, around this time. Yeah. Wow, so fun had you talk about shit politics. I mean, it is fun. It's fun for me because I am not someone who thinks it's fun to stick my head in the sand and not have any say in what happens in my own country. I think it's fun to talk about these things. I like conversation. Lil Bill, thank you so much for the 5 gifted subbies. Poggers, thank you. Thank you. Thank you, thank you. Poggers. Oh my gosh, did somebody just freaking dono another 100? Stop it. That just went up. That dono goal just went up again. I have to wait. I have to wait for these alerts because I'm pretty sure it did. Yes, we were definitely at 300. Lil Bill, thank you so much for the 5 gifted subbies. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I'm waiting. I need to see who it was. Who was it? I'm going to guess Mike. Mike, thank you so much. Who was it? Oh, come on! Faster, faster, faster! Who is this? Oh my god. It's going nuts! We're going nuts! What the heck? BK! Hi, BK. BK, silent, but sneaks in. He wants to sneak in there. JFB with the 25 gifted subs? What the heck? Who are you? Thank you so much. I bet JFB is someone who heard my based takes and said, yeah, I can support that. I can get behind that. Thank you so much for the 25 gifted. Let's go. Sub goal hit. Dono goal smashed. Amazing. Thank you guys so much. Thank you for being here. Sorry that all I do is talk about shit politics, but like I said, these are things that I think it's important to talk about. Because as Charlie Kirk said, God rest his soul, when we stop talking What? What is happening? Damon, was that you? Or was that not you? Who did that? What the heck? Dude! Who just gifted 100 subs? Thank you so much to the anonymous 100. I don't know who it was. I don't know. But I don't know. I don't know who it was. Thank you so much for the 100 subbies. Holy crap. Jeez Louise. Oh my gosh. Thank you. Rip CK. Okay, I'm trying so hard to get to my baby, but I'm also getting sidetracked. I upload all of my VODs to YouTube, and my 6-year anniversary was the day after Charlie Kirk died. And I posted that VOD, and there were like 3 different people who commented, like, just nasty things. Like, she has to get over it. People commenting that Charlie Kirk was compassionate is so funny to me. Like, just, you know. And I just don't understand how they can be so awful. I really don't. I have the same B-Day. Happy late birthday. It's someone else, for real? You just said it was me. Dayman, you wrote, for real, it was me. Well, whoever it was, to the anonymous gifter, thank you so much for the 100 subbies. And as I was saying before that, as Charlie Kirk would say, when the dialogue stops, violence happens. Hatred happens. When we stop having conversations, that's when things fall apart. That's when marriages fall apart. That's when friendships fall apart. You have to keep the conversation going. So sorry that I am someone who likes to talk about hot button issues, but I think it's important to have these conversations. And I just hope that in seeing who I am and knowing who I am, you can maybe see the other side of things and be like, oh, this person is not an awful, terrible human being, and they think this way. Maybe they're not so evil, right? Like, maybe we can bridge the gap a little bit and be like, oh, you know what? I can see this person as a person and not just as a MAGA whatever. So that's all I hope to do. It's just to have some open dialogue. And that's it. So, okay, now I really gotta go. I gotta go feed my baby. Unless she's asleep, I don't hear her screaming anymore. So she may have fallen asleep. I don't know. Okay, it was a Dayman. Got it. Thank you to the anonymous gifter, whoever it was. Thank you so much. 100 subs is incredibly, incredibly generous and helpful. And Burns Boys and TK and BK and RMB, thank you guys so much. Rasputin, thank you so much for the 1 gifted. Thank you. Hi, Rasputin. Thank you so much. I will be back tomorrow. Because Royce is off, so we will be able to have more of these conversations and hang out. So with that, thank you everybody again for hanging out with me. I hope you have a great night, and I will see you tomorrow. So, and thank you again. Who was JFB? JFB. If we see you again, I will JFB. Thank you so much for the 25 gifted. Lil Bill, I think I listed all of the donations specifically, but you're right. I should have included the subs as well. Lil Bill, Rasputin, Anonymous, JFB. Who else? There were other subbies. There were some resubs. T80 was a resub. Oh, this is a lot. This is a lot to remember. Okay. I gotta go. Thank you guys so very much. Appreciate you a ton. Hopefully we'll see you again tomorrow. Have a great night. Have a great night. Thank you for stopping by, everybody. Thank you. Have a good one. Bye.